next move, baby. Hit the hills, deep up in the vein. Eminem, sweet like candy cane. Hey, that's right, baby. Never let them know your next move. You thought I was gonna rock up with the pink hoodie? Nah, fam. We came in with the yellow Buffy jacket. We came in with the yellow Buffy jacket. Hey, Bump, who's the best Buffy reactor now? King Are you? Oh, this guy, man. He's gonna cop a beating. What's going on, guys, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to the channel. It's your boy Elie Moses, your 22-year-old law and film shifts in your show, shooting your shot, baby. And today we are back with another Buffy reaction. Before we move to Angel, today we are reacting to episode 12 of season 5, titled Checkpoint. Yes, I don't know if this is a checkpoint, meaning like halfway through the season, which was last episode. Last episode was a bit of a weak one, like the weakest one of the season in my opinion so far, because I felt like you guys said in the comments, it was like a breather episode. It's like we had so many emotional roller coasters with the Joyce situation with the tumor. Then we had Buffy and Riley ending their relationship. And then I guess we had like sort of like a comedic tone episode where we got a bit of lightheartedness in there, a few arguments, just catfighting, and just even like not so serious demon, if that makes sense, like a monster of the week type episode. Even Buffy's crying was comedic and honed in. Seems like everyone was like having fun and mucking around with that episode. But yeah, let's hope this episode today takes things back to serious matters. We never know. So yeah, let's waste no more time. Hope you enjoyed that little intro. Let's go.
That must have belonged to aren't we supposed to have a meeting?
and the remnants continue from Riley. But listen, my secret project is coming out soon. I have filmed it and edited it, and I think it's okay. Yeah, I'll let you guys in on it soon, but I need you guys to help me out with it and just share it. But yeah, what do you reckon? Can we get Sarah Michelle Gellar to maybe see the intro of this video? I don't know. Would she recognize it? Can we share it to her? I don't know. Up to you guys.
We'll reach out when they arrive. Could be very important.
Arrive?
Whoa.
They're coming here? Now?
The whole
Why
council?
do they have to come here?
Yeah, don't they have phones? Hello, Buffy. Here's some stuff we know. Pip, pip.
Yeah, phone. See, I'd like them on phones.
Essentially, their agenda is the same as ours. They want to save the world and kill demons.
Kill the current demons, right? Current demons.
Yeah.
Chaz, I don't want them to come
I don't know
here.
about ex-demons.
I don't trust them. Make them not come here. And then, when I was Faith, they almost killed me again. Honestly, I really can't handle almost being killed right now.
I don't like the sound of this.
Yeah, Buffy hasn't had a good history with the Watchers Council. It makes sense why she's resenting them coming, because they tried to kill her with that stupid test that they put through the Slayers at 18. And then, yeah, she almost died again when she had the Faith body swab. But yeah, the Watchers Council hasn't been too kind to Buffy, and it makes sense why she wouldn't want them to arrive and deal with this situation. And even her Scooby teammates are jumping on the bandwagon saying, this doesn't sound too good.
They don't sound very ex-demon compatible.
See?
Are you sure they're English? I thought English people were gentler than...
And what we're dealing with. I mean, right now, I think we're a bit lost.
Oh, whoa. We haven't seen Glory in a couple episodes, and she doesn't look in a good state. What the heck happened here? Hey, yo, that's some T1000 stuff right there again. Yeah, I was about to say, Glory does look drained. And they said drink, so she maybe needs to feed on people regularly.
That girl's the only thing between me and my key. I don't need much time.
She is so cocky, isn't she? Yo, Buffy needs to come back prepared next time to whoop her ass. Like I said, I'm waiting for Buffy to get some sort of weapon or some sort of addition to her arsenal. Rather than just fighting, I'm waiting for her to get something unique. I don't know if it will happen, but yeah. Fighting Glory next time, she needs to come back with a surprise. Just to showcase, you know what? I'm here and I'm ready. Sort of like Angel taking on, well, if you guys haven't seen Angel, but like Angel taking on Darla and Drusilla again, where he had to, you know, go down and found that alter ego, and he's like, you know what, I'm not ready. He slipped up when he tried to disguise himself, then he came back and he's like a dark Angelus, like a dark knight, like a third personality, and that's when he was ready to take them on. So Buffy has fought Glory twice now, and yeah, both times she got her ass handed to her. She lands in a couple blows, but then I feel like that's just Glory, like, probably slipping up or just wanting to take a couple shots, and she's not even phased by it. Buffy needs to make her phased by her shots.
The wrong person into a badger.
Listen, I just want to go get my popcorn ready because I'm waiting for the freaking arguments with these guys and the Scoobies, because you can tell the Watchers are going to have a certain ways they want to do things, and then Buffy's going to have her certain way of dealing with things, and I'm just going to get the popcorn ready and be ready for the arguments, because I can tell by the way the Watchers are dressed up how stuck up and out of touch they're going to be with certain ways. They're going to probably be like, let's do it by the book, and by the book is religious. That's how we're going to do it. But sometimes you don't have to do it by the book. You got to be a little bit of, you got to have a little bit of a maverick in you, if you get what I mean. The Top Gun style, baby. You got to have a little bit of, like, you know, swagger, finesse. Sometimes by the book doesn't always work.
Quentin, I didn't realize you were here.
Stuff couldn't harm anyone. Incense, dime store trinkets, but there are some things.
I'm sorry, who are you?
There are some very potent elements here. Focusing crystals, runic artifacts, an amulet of
Oh,
Calder.
shut
So
up.
this statue, its removal from Burma is a criminal offense, and when triggered, it has the power to melt human eyeballs.
We're going to have to ask you to leave. The store is closing early today.
These guys.
Sorry for the inconvenience.
Hey, Giles.
My man, this is like shutting Diagon Alley. You can't shut Diagon Alley. Oh, I guess it is like sort of like a Voldemort situation. Like, remember how Voldemort took over with the dark arts and everything, and all the Death Eaters were roaming, and it became sort of a dark period and transitioned to Harry Potter world, where the only thing open in Diagon Alley was basically Fred and George Weasley Weezes, I think it was. That was the only thing that was open. And this is sort of like maybe the Watchers' take on this as well, where nothing that can be accessible in the magic world can be accessible to the public. Like, we gotta shut it down. We got a major issue at play here. And Glory's sort of like the Voldemort issue, and everything's closed down, and nothing can go back to normal until it's sorted.
Yes, I do. Ever since I moved here from southeastern Indiana, where I was raised by both a mother and a father.
Just go. You don't have to talk to him.
Don't talk about it, Elie.
Bro, he's not on the Watchers Council anymore. These guys are pissing me off. He has free discretion to do whatever the F he wants. He is no longer bound by your stupid rules. I hope Buffy knocks some sense into these guys again. Like, Buffy's point is being proven from the beginning of the episode. Like, didn't Buffy already showcase her rebellious ways to them? And, like, basically, didn't she send a message basically saying, piss off, bro. F off.
Not a test. It's a check of her methods.
Checkpoint.
We need to know that this information is safe.
You can trust her. She's acquired a remarkable focus.
Now, Rasputin was associated with certain obscure
Some
religions.
remarkable focus.
They held the tenet that in order to be forgiven, one first had to sin.
I only
What was it
meant...
you were going on about last week? The mysterious sleeping patterns of the Prussian generals? Now, some of us are here to learn. Believe it or not, we're interested in finding out what actually happened. It's called studying history.
Oh, yeah. Listen, I get where Buffy's coming from and looking at a different perspective, because I studied ancient history in high school, and ancient history is probably my favorite subject in high school. We did a little bit of insight here. We did like Pompeii and Herculaneum. We did Sparta. We did Greece. Sparta, part of Greece, but we did the Roman Revolution. We did Octavius. We did Julius Caesar. We did ancient Egypt, and like I did a lot of reading for that subject, and obviously it was actually really cool to read all the different historical accounts from like different authors such as Suetonius. I forgot about all their names, but like, you get what I mean. Those guys. And Pluto, I think, and like, you get to see different accounts, and you exercise a degree of cynicism when you're studying ancient history as well, because you have different accounts. Like, some people like may parade a certain event and laud it, but then another writer will say, you know what, it wasn't as like freaking highly regarded as this, and it was a bit more tame than this. Or like Spartan society, for instance, there's certain accounts we hold them to like this valor and like these awesome guys where there was actually a battle where they actually retreated and they didn't uphold their honor code. And yeah, that's just jumping off the top of my mind from memory. But yeah, sorry about my ancient history rant, but I get where Buffy's coming from.
You can sit down now. Unless you have something else to add, Professor?
This guy is a prick.
Miss Summers. What are you here to learn, Professor? Maybe you would like to teach your own class.
Who are you talking to?
This guy, man.
You were about to be regrouped into separate piles. You needed help.
I didn't need you. I never need you, Spike.
I love how they're wearing like similar attire. They're literally both wearing long black leather clothes, have the same sort of like blonde hair, black tops as well, and then the black pants, black shoes. Like literally Spike and Buffy are literally wearing identical outfits at the moment.
I get it. You just don't like who did the rescuing, that's all. Wishing I was your boyfriend. What's his height? Oh, wait, he's run off. Or maybe your beauty's fading. The stress of slaying, aging you prematurely. Things not as high.
Her beauty's not fading, man. Have you seen her Instagram lately, bro? Have you seen her Instagram lately? Sarah Michelle Gellar looks fantastic for her age. Spike, bro, you're wilding. You're wilding, bro.
Spike, the more I get to know you, the more I wish I didn't.
Or maybe you just don't hold their interest.
Spike, you're taking L's here, man. But he might have left some facts there with Buffy.
Something? Buffy Summers is the Slayer? That's the one. Very clever of you, sir.
Oh, now Ben's gonna try to get to know her.
How does Glory know this? So Glory can find her? Do something to her? Why would I do that? I don't know, sir.
Oh.
She just said to tell you to do it. For her. That was her message.
You know what? It seems like maybe Glory and Ben were like together, maybe in the past, and they've broken up. Or maybe they were like there at the dawn of time, sort of like an Adam and Eve relationship there, and they've split up since, and Ben is sort of like the protector, or like the guy who won't do the shady stuff anymore, and Glory took her own dark path, sort of like the light and dark side. I don't know, something like that. Because he said why would he do that? Like he wants to protect Buffy. Like why would he gather information?
Well, I've got a message for Glory too.
We've been developing a sort of a hybrid fighting style.
Bad day.
Summers.
Bad day. Bad
Good
day.
to see you again. Glory is stronger than you. She's a more powerful instrument, if you will.
Facts.
We can help you. We have information that will help. Pass the review, and we give it to you without reservation.
Sing your recommendations.
I feel like Buffy doesn't have time for this review. Like, why put her through a review? I think she's already proven herself, but the council clearly hasn't seen her prove herself time and time again because they haven't watched over her. But I get why they want to maybe put her under review just to test her abilities, and because they haven't been there watching her constantly, I guess they don't know her abilities and her capabilities. But you can see why Buffy would be freaking like pissed off about it, and even like groaning about it. I'm gonna waste my time with this again. Like you can tell.
She fails if we don't do whatever you say. How much under your thumb do you think we are?
Yeah, exactly.
Do you want our help?
She's not your bloody instrument, and you have no right to do any of this.
Giles.
Let's go, Giles. Bro, whoop his ass. Send him back to England.
I understand you think this is unfair, but there are factors which should motivate you to go along with the review. Obviously, we could shut this place down permanently.
Bro,
You can't do that.
you can't.
You don't have that kind of power.
You
Of
can't.
course we do, and a great deal more. In fact, if you insist on fighting us, we'll arrange to have Mr. Giles deported within the day.
Wow. These
Never
guys.
set foot in this country again.
These
Perhaps
guys
you're
must
used to
have
idle
links with the
threats
government.
and sloppy discipline, Miss Summers. Making myself clear.
Listen, man. Listen, Quentin. If your last name ain't Tarantino, get the F off my screen.
Go with your face.
It's a message from Ben. He isn't going to help.
Seduce her and bang the key out of her.
He is quite attractive.
Well, of course he's attractive.
He drives you insane?
I love how Glory still acts like childlike. Teenage problems. Hey, yo, I wouldn't mind being Glory's servant. Just saying. Jinx is loving life at the moment.
Understand.
Holding what they know hostage with a gun pointed at my bleeding green card, no less. It's humiliating.
Also smart.
Why doesn't Buffy just beat the information out of him?
Perfect thing.
Give me that briefcase. Give me the
Can't lose you.
give me the confidential information.
Yes.
Fine. Now we can get to the questions.
Questions?
Everyone being
Can answer
interrogated.
questions.
Well, I need to know a little bit more about the Slayer.
Girlfriends, actually. Yes, we're girlfriends. We're in love. We're lovers. We're lesbian, gay type lovers.
I meant your relationship with the Slayer.
Everyone's cracking under pressure. They don't know how to answer
Best
this.
friends. Willow and me and Buffy. The three of us have been together from the beginning.
Powers or knowledge that you bring to the mix? Neither of you.
Just enthusiasm for killing the demons. Go deadness for the demons.
But the Slayer needs that level of help from you often?
No, she doesn't need help. She'd be fine without us. Sometimes she goes off and does stuff without even telling us. No, sunshine thing? See, I have this theory. It's very cool. And if it works, easier slaying for Buffy. Not that it's good for her now.
Interesting. What level are you at?
I think they're trying to figure out how independent Buffy is by interrogating all the Scoobies and like literally how much they help and contribute to the cause. Because I think the council kind of wants Buffy to face maybe Glory alone, because they're not used to this sort of like Slayer where the Slayer lets in everyone about their life and who they are. They haven't come across this, or to my knowledge they haven't, and it's unusual for them. So this is why it's new for them, and it's new for everyone being interrogated by the entire Watchers Council.
Level?
You're registered as practicing witches under the names as you gave them to me?
Registered? Oh, yes, of course we're
Registered.
Do either of you know anything about the key?
Nope.
She saved my life lots of times.
The vampires in this town hate her.
But we understand that you help the Slayer.
I pitch in, she pays me.
She pays you.
To think of it, though, that's a bit scandalous, isn't it? Personally, I'm shocked. The girl's slipping.
We've noticed a decline in her work.
Oh, yeah. It's like the poor little twig can't keep a man. Gets her all down.
Slayers before.
Heard of me, have you?
I wrote my thesis on you.
Oh, well, isn't that neat? Tell me, Pet. Now we're such good friends.
There's no bias
How's
at all
Slayer
here.
doing?
We assume you're familiar with the Japanese names for Aikido Jiu-Jitsu moves.
Japanese?
Oh,
Well, hold on a second.
jeez.
We in America, we usually just work our way up to go.
I think this is actually like exposing Buffy's, I don't know, like I said before at the beginning of the episode, with like the Watchers following like a strict code and like following their guidelines and the way they do it. But I guess Giles has sort of taught Buffy in his own way and let Buffy be a bit more independent with the way things are handled. And listen, not go by the books, like literally. Buffy has done things her own way with Giles, and even though they've went about it in sort of like an unorthodox way, they've got the job done most of the times. And the Watchers Council is just wasting time doing this here. It's fun to see, but like obviously Buffy not understanding all this terminology, she hasn't been brought up with the rigid structures of what the Watchers want their Slayers to be.
Elbow, strike.
How have you been training her?
I've trained her to win.
You know what? I'm gonna have to do it my way, guys.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, she didn't protect him. Oh.
Oh, I think she just broke my rib.
Sucked in, you know?
I didn't mean to.
Oh my, I thought that was Joyce for a second, but I was about to say, how did she get in the house like uninvited, but she's not a vampire? So like,
So, this is where the Slayer eats, sleeps, and combs her hair. This is good for you. It's so quaint.
see, while the Watchers Council was busy reviewing Buffy, Glory had the chance to slip in and potentially kill her family. Obviously, probably hasn't killed Joyce or Dawn, but like put them in danger.
Need the key. Kid,
Not
come here a sec.
Leave her out of this.
Not asking twice.
This is between you and me.
Name, honey.
Dawn.
Dawn?
Did you know your sister took my key, Donnie, and she won't give it back? I bet you know where she put it, don't you?
Dawn,
She doesn't know
I want
anything.
Dawn to search some attitude to Glory.
You're always talking about stuff I'm not supposed to hear. I'm gonna figure it out, you know.
Yo, she showed the attitude to Buffy instead.
Like her. She's sassy. Okay, you're friends. And I'll make you watch when I do.
Hey, yo, Dawn. Glory.
Just give me the key.
Calm down.
You either have it or you know where to find it.
You know what I love as well? I love how like 2 or 3 episodes ago, when Giles was talking to the Scoobies about we don't know Glory's form, we don't know of this demon, we don't know what she looks like, we don't know anything of her past, and Glory just strolls up right into the shop, buys something and leaves as if she was like a normal human, just buying on her everyday strolls, and literally slipped past them right in front of them, and it was right there in front of them all along. But then the similar situation just happened now, where Glory's constantly searching for the key. Where is this key? Buffy, I know where you know the key is. And the key was literally right in front of Glory, but she failed to notice it. I like those sort of parallels, like similar instances where Glory did that to the Scoobies, but then the opposite has just happened to Glory as well with the key being right in front of her, but she thinks it's some sort of artifact or something, and is failed to notice that it could possibly be a human being.
Obviously, this is a one-time only deal. Next time we meet, something you love dies bloody. You know you can't take me. You know you can't stop me.
Keep adding fuel to Buffy here, Glory, because she gonna come back stronger.
Buffy, who was that?
Oh, I like that rack focus.
Pack a bag.
I love that rack focus, yes.
So, what's with the family outing?
I need your help.
Well, that's a boatload of manly responsibility to come flying out of nowhere. What's the matter, Slayer? You're not feeling 100%?
No.
They didn't put a chip in your head, did they?
No.
Be funny if they did.
Spike, I need an answer now. In or out?
I wonder why she didn't go to Giles. Obviously, Giles is occupied with the Watchers Council, but I wonder why she didn't go and deal with this situation with the Scoobies and ask them and go to Spike. I guess Spike is harmless as well. But why these living conditions? I guess Spike is a demon and a vampire, so it might be a bit more unpredictable.
You're the only one strong enough to protect them.
Ah, fair enough. This is going to be interesting.
I love what you've neglected to do with the place.
Neglected.
Just don't break anything.
Passions? Oh, do you think Timmy's really dead?
Oh, no.
No. She can just sew them back together. He's a doll, for God's sake.
What about the wedding? I mean, there's no way they're gonna go through with that.
Where did these Doctor Doom, Knight in Shining Armor looking asses come from?
We could not do this.
Maybe this is part of the Watcher's test?
Okay. Let's see what you are.
Oh, no, that's not.
Or who you are.
One soldier in a vast army.
What army?
The Knights of Byzantium, an ancient order, are now your enemy. You are the Slayer, and we know what we must do. Now, be done with it.
Wait.
Kill us, and let legions follow.
So is the Brotherhood after Buffy as well? So do we got two set of people trying to get at Buffy as well? Now this Brotherhood?
Go.
Potentially, maybe helping himself out for the future here, Buffy, by sparing his life.
Was there an attack?
Yeah.
We can begin the review at last.
Cuz, are these guys serious? Bro, was there an attack? Yeah. Oh, how are you? Are you okay? What were the content of this attack? Who attacked you? Maybe it would be useful to know who attacked her. Or maybe it would freaking be useful that let Buffy explain that, yo, the demon or the beast that you are so-called hiding information about literally rocked up to Buffy's house and threatened her family. These guys, let's begin the review. Oh, shut your ass up.
We'll skip the more obvious questions.
Review. No interrogation.
Yeah.
No questions you know I can't answer. No hoops, no jumps, no interruptions.
Why does that guy look familiar?
This bothers them. Glory came to my home today.
Yes, finally.
Just to talk. Had what in her warped brain probably passes for a civilized conversation. Why? Because she needs something from me. Because I have power over her.
Buffy holds a bit of the cards here.
You guys didn't come all the way from England to determine whether or not I was good enough to be let back in. You came to beg me to let you back in.
Suck it!
To give your jobs, your lives, some semblance of meaning.
This is beyond insolence.
Shut your ass up, boy.
I'm certain I said no interruptions.
Buffy's
That was excellent.
Buffy is the teacher in this situation. She is the lecturer. She is running the class here, alright? Listen.
So here's how it's gonna work.
Giles loving life in the background.
You're gonna tell me everything you know. Then you're gonna go away. You'll contact me if and when you have any further information about Glory. The magic shop will remain open. Mr. Giles will stay here as my official watcher, reinstated at full salary.
Retroactive. Wow. Oh, boy.
To be paid retroactively from the month he was fired. I will.
We're talking about children.
They're not.
We're talking about 2 very powerful witches and a 1,000-year-old ex-demon.
Willow's a demon?
Anya's still trying to play the role.
About that.
The boy's clocked more field time than all of you combined. He's part of the unit.
That's right, they speak.
I've clocked field time.
This is heartfelt, man.
You all may be very good at your jobs.
Yo, I don't want to display what Buffy did to the Watchers Council right now, but Buffy literally... Nah, I'm not gonna say it. I'm not gonna say it. Nah, I'm not gonna say it. I'm not gonna say it.
The only way we're gonna find out is if you work with me. Because I think he's understanding me.
Hey. Pack your bags, get the checkbooks out, and listen to Buffy.
Your terms are acceptable.
Oh. Let's go. Checkmate, not checkpoint.
See? No begging.
There's a lot to go through.
Please.
Just tell me what kind of demon I'm fighting.
Yeah. Please, tell me.
Well, that's the thing, you see.
She ain't a demon.
Glory isn't a demon.
What is she?
She's a god. She's a god.
Whoa! Bird up! Listen! I run this joint! Bird! Oh, what a prediction! Buffy is gonna be fighting Thor! Oh. This is Marvel Cinematic Universe in the Buffyverse, baby! This is legit it. This is legit it. Buffy is fighting like a Hela type character here from Thor Ragnarok. She's fighting a god. Remember I said about Glory being some sort of like essence or being sort of like in Marvel like entity the Watcher or something like that. I was sort of right along the lines, but she's a god. And yeah, that's a big ass play here. So yeah, how do you kill a god? Well, if you watch Thor Love and Thunder, you need the Necro Sword, and there's a lot of contrivances with that one. But yeah, ladies and gentlemen, that was a banger of an episode. Buffy standing up to the Watchers Council once again, but in the best way possible. She put them all on notice. She delivered a monumental speech and gave them literally the awesome ultimatum. And yeah, I wanted to find out more about Glory, and yeah, she ends up being a god, and Buffy is basically fighting a god. And to kill a god, you're gonna need some sort of weapon, and it ain't gonna be a normal stake. It ain't gonna be sort of like hands and fists. I don't think a normal spell will work on this god, and it makes me think as well what Ben is as well. But a banging episode. I was so happy it wasn't like a sort of Monster of the Week type episode. Watchers Council came. They were a nuisance. They were interrogating everyone. Then we had sort of like the teasing of the Brotherhood as well. I was like, yo, who are these guys? But I'm sure Buffy will suss that out with the Watchers Council and let them know as well. Glory you know, visiting Buffy and having that one up on her, basically giving her a final warning, you know, if you don't tell me where the key is, that's it. Next time I see you, I'm going to kill someone you love right in front of you. And yeah, it's going to be interesting to see what happens now. I want to find out a bit more about Glory's origins, as she's a god, where she came from, why she's here, what the key is going to do. But yeah, I'm very excited. Right now, we're going to have a 2-episode break because we go to Angel and then back to Buffy. But yeah, this was a great episode. A bit comedic at points, but serious when it needed to be. And Buffy delivered and smacked down that ending, ladies and gentlemen. Really enjoyed it towards the end when Buffy literally put the Watchers Council in their place. And yeah, I was gonna say something, but I was like, nah. But yeah, I really enjoyed that episode. Like the adult themes kicking in as well. Again, Spike having a little bit more of a purpose now, becoming a watcher in his own right of Dawn and Joyce. But we'll see what happens, ladies and gentlemen, in the next few episodes. Boy, I'm excited to continue this. As always, being your boy Moses. Take care. God bless. Peace.